Hello there. Happy Sunday afternoon on this beautiful day in Ohio.
Wonderful day. Nice and rainy.
So pretty. So it is, of course, Bread and Circuses time again. I'm Kev.
I'm Rico.
Hey guys, it's RJ.
I'm Nathan,
Nathan.
but I'm
Nathan's over there.
Indiana, where it's not so beautiful.
Yeah. There's more than corn over there, I hear.
Yeah.
So speaking of
I don't know,
awkward,
man, on my drive up here.
what were you saying?
I said on my drive up here, all I saw was corn, man, so I don't know about that.
It's Ohio. Well, there had to have been some soy. They mix it up on you.
Some
Yeah.
windmills, right? Saw a couple of windmills.
Yeah, fun.
No, I mean, not really.
I've seen more billboards against windmill construction than I've seen windmills in Ohio, to be completely honest with you.
Oh.
Have you not seen those?
I haven't seen, no, but there are windmills. I was talking about Indiana. There's
Oh,
tons
okay.
in Indiana
Okay,
that
my
I've
bad. I
seen.
forgot where he was.
So I wanted to start off talking with you guys about something interesting that I saw this week about the Olympics, which was the U.S. women's soccer team, the goalkeeper, Hope Solo, which I think is maybe the third best name in sports right now.
Yeah.
It sounds like Han Solo's illegitimate child. Anyway, she, after losing to Sweden, she said, "We lost to a bunch of cowards." Basically, Sweden locked up defensively and played a game that they ended up winning. What I equated this to was like a rage quit in Call of Duty, where it was like she got mad because she lost to a bunch of campers and just got really pissed and made excuses for it instead of. And so yeah, we've actually got the video. Nate, have you seen this? Do you want to?
I've read the transcripts. I've actually not seen the video, but I know what she said, and I'll just let the video speak for itself.
This video actually, it's not what she says. It's the response back to it. I want to see if this was the way you guys feel. This just has her words again are just in transcript, but
Oh shit.
this was the response that we get, which is great. I want to see where you guys are. So here we go.
Quotes from the US goalkeeper. I think we played a bunch of cowards. The best team did not win today. Firmly believe that. Julie, what was your reaction when you first saw this?
I thought that necessary.
Yeah.
There's a history and tradition of our national team.
Life's a glitch.
Others when you lose.
Watch their stuff on YouTube.
I don't agree.
Strong jaw on there.
I think it's pretty obvious that Sweden took a tactic.
Oh yeah, just throw her stats up there so you know her opinion means more than yours.
Centuries. In fact, they played in a lower defensive line.
They're impressive
I wouldn't call
stats.
it a bunker because they did come out. It wasn't like they bunkered the entire game. So to call them cowards for playing a tactically smart game, and classless, and it really doesn't represent the house that we built with the U.S. team.
The house that we built. Bitch, I made that.
Right? Yeah. All right, Kobe. So
shooting in the gym.
What do you guys think? I want to save my opinion, at least not lead here. What? Oh,
I can
what?
go first.
Yeah,
What a
little,
great audio
I don't know what's that.
fuck up, huh?
that was great. But technical difficulties here. Oh, more.
More technical. Okay, we good now.
All right, we're getting a new producer. No.
He's lying. I'm not coming back to this.
Nate, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just waiting for your technical difficulties to
Nate?
resolve themselves.
Hello, good sir.
So basically, how I feel about these comments
Oh, well, now
is
we can't hear you.
you can't hear me.
So I can actually hear you through the YouTube feed, but not through us here.
What
So.
were your thoughts there?
My thoughts were basically
It's good,
Hope
man.
Solo is a spineless little bitch.
Ooh.
Well, basically, it's like you are just mad because somebody had a strategy. I mean, the whole point of a game like this is to win. It's not to be entertaining. You're not like trying to make friends. You're trying to win in the quarterfinals to move on to the semifinals and hopefully the finals to get Olympic gold. So if you have, it's like, for example, it's like now it's a little different situation. I'll clarify. It's like when Boise State played Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl. They threw all kinds of trick plays, all kinds of weird things at Oklahoma, and they did that to win. The point is to win. So if she wants to be mad that to her a boring, cowardly strategy beat her, then she needs to work on, and obviously as a goalkeeper, she can't per se do this, but she needs to help her teammates figure out a way to beat that strategy because it's boring. Like, defense, you don't necessarily get the shock and awe from, offense scoring, having exciting passes along those lines. But it's not their job to play the strategy you want them to play. You need to beat their strategy. So for her to say something like this, and she ended up toning her comments down a little bit.
Naturally.
Yeah, she's still basically, like, I will read this for you. You got to take your hat off to them because they beat us. So if they're going on, like I said, and we're going home, they don't have as quality of players as the American team does or as Brazil does. So they have to play a way to that's going to give them hope to beat a team like Brazil or the USA. And I think that's part of the tactical side of things. And Pia, the Swedish coach, who also, by the way, was an American coach for a while, is sort of a tactician. So she dropped her team into a 50 and tried to hit long balls. They could only really score on the opportunity for long ball or on set pieces. So I guess you can say it's smart, but I don't think it's respectful to the game. I mean, she kind of backtracked a little bit, but still was kind of, this little rage quitter that you'll find in COD. Like,
Yeah.
That's exactly that.
So,
and that's exactly why I love it. I think this was the most American thing to happen in the Olympics.
Changing the rules so we could have won.
She should.
Most American thing.
She should have She should have a bronze statue made for her when she comes home, of just like her. Hopefully rocking like some pigtails instead, just kind of like stomping in the ground, like full uniform, just kind of stomping some dirt. Like, it's not fair. I'm not. It's not my risk. I'm not held accountable here. They did something wrong.
Teams where you got a gold medal, no matter if you won or lost.
Oh, undoubtedly, she's had many a participation award. But no, I mean, they are champions, and I get. And so one thing I wanted to say that I thought, if you want to take this approach with her, couldn't you just not say the same thing about the ESPN analyst? Like, she rips her a new one. We all understand what happened here. This was a rage quitter. This is an athlete that spent the last 4 years dreaming about a World Cup or a Olympic gold. And this is the moment right after they lost. Okay, well, I might give her a little bit of pass on being a little childish.
A professional keeps their fucking mouth shut.
Fair enough, but doesn't a professional?
You represent.
The
I
passion,
hate
though.
nationalism. But you represent America. Keep your fucking mouth shut. That is not the time to just let your as a person that constantly is just letting her emotions go. Like, that's not the time for it there. If at any fucking time in your life you should know, I'm just mad. I'm just fucking mad. I'm just fucking mad. Like, they played a good game and walk away. Like, it's just, we yell at people for tweeting. Like, that's worse than a tweet. That is her, like, forever being engraved as just a
Shitty
representation of
American.
America. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is why we
But
don't
it's
like
an accurate.
you guys.
It's an accurate
Which is
representation.
maybe
That's
why
the
it makes me mad.
That's the part why I'm like, why is everybody so mad? Like, this is what we all do this on occasion.
Yeah.
I was actually a little more upset with the ESPN anchor calling her classless and saying all this
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, man, it was a mistake. You know, granted, she's got now. Nate knows about this. That she's got a little bit of a history. This is not her first time getting into some trouble. Not even in the Olympics. What was it? Was it a photo? What did she do to piss everyone off when she first got here, Nate? Was it a tweet or was it a photo?
I think it was a photo of her wearing. I'm looking at it. Just give me a quick second, see if I can find it here.
Oh, fair enough. And then there was the domestic violence issue that she dealt with about a year ago. Where
Whoa.
I want to say it was her sister and her nephew, where there was a police report filed against her.
Damn.
Yeah, so she's got some anger issues. It's been that's been well recorded. So this isn't what she did on Twitter, what the picture she made. I know it was more of like she was trying to make a statement, but this will be the second time during these Olympics that she's apparently embarrassed America. I think she's just been extremely American. But hey.
Hey, am I able to present? Because I can show you that there's
Yes.
actually two pictures. I can show you. I just don't know how to.
The control board, maybe it should be popping up. Did it pop up on your screen? Does it give you a screen share option at all?
Oh yeah. So, do you see that?
Oh, there we go. I like it.
And then there's this too. You can see that.
What is all of it?
It's
It's a little bit too zoomed out.
like repellent and things along those lines.
Ah.
But yeah, so like that wasn't necessarily talked about. It was this picture that was
See, I think that's
ridiculous.
It's
It's funny, but go ahead.
go ahead, but it's incredibly inappropriate and not.
Oh, I mean, it's
But there's
it's
bugs
very
out there. I
inappropriate.
would be doing the same thing. Maybe not the face mask shit. but
Yeah,
I'd definitely have a big ass bottle of insect repellent.
she didn't choose for them to go to Rio. I mean, we just sat here while we were waiting to get started and watched videos of people getting constantly robbed as they walk the streets of Rio for the Olympics.
Well, yeah, but here's
Right.
here's the thing though. Like, you know, I understand not wanting to get this, you know, disease and virus and all that stuff, but like, there's Zika in America already. So are you going to
Yeah.
walk around America? I understand it's a big issue in Brazil, but are you going to go walk around in Florida looking like this and make the same comments? I
She didn't
mean,
walk
I can't.
around like that, though. She should have.
Well, I know, but I mean, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I guess I shouldn't have said walking around like that. What I really meant was, are you going to make a big deal and post a picture like this? Like when you're going to go to Florida, I should clarify. Not like walk around, wear it. That was incorrect to me there.
I would show a picture
But-
of me with samurai swords in that mask before I went to Florida.
If
But like, there's a lot more shit going on in Rio right now than there is in Florida too. Like, it's kind of funny, I think.
it's hilarious, and I think if you consider that there is a whole committee whose one job is to look far enough in advance and decide where the Olympics go, and they screwed the pooch this hard, I don't see why they shouldn't be allowed a little satire. I don't see why this is so offensive, and we can't just laugh at this. It's not necessarily Rio's fault that Zika's down there, but why can't you make a joke about it being down there? I don't understand why this is so offensive.
Wasn't there like teams that were like, we're not going because of how bad it is?
This was a huge topic even in sports radio, which usually tries not to be controversial, for months. Everybody's been talking about the water being crappy and all, and people not wanting to go.
Yeah.
Countries deciding not to send people.
That's like every Olympics. All
You
the
fall in
countries
the
are shitty
rivers,
somehow.
don't open your mouth. hey, you have to go compete here.
Yeah.
But if you fall in, you might catch something.
Yeah, right.
Actually, there's a really strong possibility you're going to catch something anyway.
Yeah.
But it's really just ensuring you do if you get in that water.
Yeah, and so it's rough. So I don't have a problem. I get where you guys have this issue.
Did you see the green pool? They had to shut down the diving pool because it smelled like farts.
What?
No.
I have to find this. Yeah, I can't remember where I saw it, but they had to shut down the diving pool because it smelled like farts.
Did you hear of this, Nate? This one's news to me.
Yeah.
Rio diving pool, so
After,
great.
I'd like to say something else though too. Like the point you made about looking far in advance and awarding,
Go ahead.
Olympics, and this even goes for World Cups too, because don't forget about the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. That's a whole different topic, but basically, yeah, I mean, you out there, but basically, I don't think we should be awarding Olympics and stuff to third world countries, because Brazil is a shining example. I mean, I know they have large population and a very large, land area, but does anybody consider them first world country? I mean, they've got all the issues. Yeah, they're famous. Go ahead.
Right now, but I get what you're saying.
We get more views from the Ukraine than Brazil. I'm cool.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody's watching.
Well, we saw how well the fucking Sochi Olympics worked out.
Yeah.
That's not too far from them.
Well, yeah, the Olympics, they're just going to come through, and Rio's going to be even worse than it was before they came. And they're going to be left with all this debt and all these buildings they have no use for.
I think it's going to set the fucking spark for, like, the revolution down there. When everything moves out, they're going to be like, hey, all these motels you built, we're moving back in. And they're like, no, you ain't. And then they're going to move in.
I could see that.
I don't know, man.
And, I mean, there were the riots. I mean, the people there don't want the Olympics. So, if anything, I'm okay with. I get what you're saying, Nate. I think if anything, this was more lighthearted. When you look at all the shit that's going on around Rio, her wearing a bug mask hat, whatever thing that was, like to me, that's okay. But again, it's one of those things where she's got that track record. Add that to everything else and all the other problems she causes, then okay, I understand that too.
But I'm going to present a different angle to you, and I kind of view it through this angle. But take accordance of her past and her domestic violence issues, and everything else that's happened there. For her, to me, I get the sense that she's super arrogant when she posts something like this. Like, she's got the typical American attitude. Like, we like to think we're better than everyone.
European soccer, though, and it's kind of a soccer thing to just be a cocky dickbag.
Yeah, when you're the best of the best among your people, it's kind of hard not to feel it.
Yeah.
People can hide that shit well.
Is during like the Olympics and shit when it's more about your country.
Yeah, but even then, like, you still have your ego that's been riding for fucking years, especially
Plus the
if
whole
you're a
thing,
boss.
the Olympics itself is just a big dick measuring contest. It's
It
like,
really
hey,
is.
America, we might be shitty in our schooling now, our economy's in the toilet, but we still have more athletes. We can still out of all of you and all these things.
Don't we like move a lot of these people in to make them Americans and then put them on the team?
A lot of other countries do that more so than we. If anything, we have a lot of people that leave.
Oh.
Especially in the soccer world, if you leave, because you go play, and if you go play in Spain for 5-6 years, then you can qualify for the Spain national team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people will go to lesser countries, but people in Europe do that too.
Okay.
They'll go to a smaller country and play for that national team, but they'll be eligible for both. They'll have their choice.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how that works Olympic wise, but yeah, I know. I see what you're saying, Nate. I just love this as entertainment, and that's all this one was to me. I have actually a question for you, Rico. I want to know about this. What, No Man's Sky, right?
I'm switching it up now.
Yeah, I really want to hear about this game.
All right. Yeah, I recently purchased No Man's Sky for PS4. It is. I'm probably about 10 hours into the game or so.
That's ridiculous.
And yeah, I've been losing a lot of sleep over this shit. Don't worry.
Just that you have to measure the game in hours, not percentage complete.
No, I'm still on my first planet. Okay, by choice, not because it's just that slow.
Your first planet.
Yes. All right. So it is I would call it like a cross between Minecraft and like Elder Scrolls Skyrim, where you're not constantly having to go out and fight enemies and shit and worrying about that, but it's more like you're trying to survive. You don't have to eat, but you have like all right, right now I'm on a planet that is negative 63 degrees Celsius. I have a thermal suit that protects me, and then I have a life support so I can breathe. Because I guess it's kind of toxic, and there's radiation in the air. And that stuff slowly goes down. But you have a mining tool that destroys plants, animals, rocks, and you collect your materials you need from that. And you just walk around discovering like this ancient lost culture, and you learn words through these monuments. Oh yeah, through these monuments. And at first it's kind of confusing because they really give you no tutorial and it's just slow as hell. But as you get better at it and you learn more words, you eventually find aliens who speak those words. And when they talk to you, they speak in that language. And you can only read the words that you know. And it always pops up like a little sidebar of what the alien's trying to describe to you. Where to be like this enigmatic scientist lights up as you walk in and shines a hologram into your face, showing you a bunch of his animals that he's collected, and he's talking excitedly about them. And then it gives you the options of give him some plutonium, give him $10, show him your animal data collection. By choice, they reward you with something. And if you pick the wrong choice, you lose standing with them. But on the bright side, you can, whenever you get out of your ship, you save the game. And there's multiple save points throughout the game. You have to really every time, otherwise you lose whatever progress you made, which kind of sucks, but interesting twist to the game. And I'm still on my first planet simply because I read a couple guides before I started. Do not leave your first galaxy too soon. I know I'm still in my first galaxy, but I had to go completionist for the first planet. I'm pulling up a trailer now.
Was this
Show
from
a little bit of
IGN?
the
Yeah. Here's the IGN trailer. We do not own this. We just
Which
want
we
to
might.
have it here to provide some dialogue. Nathan, had you heard of this before? I heard about this yesterday.
yeah.
I've never heard of this game.
Like the languages, so you don't know because you haven't gone to other planets. I was hoping there was somebody
Right.
that would show it, but like what I was reading was like it was up to the scale of our universe. So there's like 36 billion different fucking planets. That
Yeah,
could, like,
there are so many. When you first start, like how he's heading to this planet now, I didn't know that you had to look at the planet. So I passed like 20, and they all have these crazy ass names and shit. My planet is green and dry as hell. His is like all water. I've never seen anything like this before, but it's fucking insane.
and can you run into other players?
Yeah, you would be really, really hard pressed to find another player in game. Like, because the universes are so wide, you kind of have to know where you are to be able to tell your friend how to get to you. Like, have been where he's
So
been.
you have to have mapped out the fucking universe
With no mini-map.
with no mini-map.
There's no mini-map. You see how he's just walking around? I got lost in the cave on my first day for 45 minutes. I almost quit. Like, I was pissed. It's so ridiculous. But,
So is that the mining tool you're talking about?
yeah, but he just launched a grenade on accident, I believe.
That's
It doesn't
Wow,
usually
this-
mine like that. And it's a really, really slow-paced game. Like, you just trot along, slowly learning and aging. But it's a great, fun ride.
So what, this is just PC only?
PC and
Oh,
PS4.
you have it on PS4, that's right.
Yeah.
I
And
I could see myself getting this on PC if I wasn't down to only a laptop right now.
And those
Yeah.
animals he's running into there.
Yeah,
Like,
the thing that he just scanned, some random ass animal. He is probably the first person to have seen that animal. When he uploads it, if somebody, there's two options for uploading. You can either rename it and upload it, or you can just upload it as the name that it is. If he renames it, if someone ever discovers that planet, it'll have the name like,
jackass.
you can't use cuss words. Like, they're really good. I tried to make something called turd eggs, and there's like no profanity. So I just called it egg thing and went on about my day. And now when I see it, I chuckle a little bit because I'm like, that's my thing that I named.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The little dinosaurs here.
That's
All right, well,
incredible.
that seems pretty.
Yeah, and like most of the animals are docile. There's these crab-like things that are assholes, but they're really easy to get away from. You just jetpack or run away.
And that was just on the planet you were on, right? Because like I heard that
Yeah,
like, every
there's-
planet could have different animals.
Yeah, every planet does have different animals. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple transfer over.
Yeah.
But if you noticed the two red dots that were just up a second ago, that is the security police that patrol the entire planet. And they all have different levels of stringent security. Some are very lax to some, I guess, you almost immediately.
Okay.
And it's like, as long as you don't shoot them directly or around them at all, they usually leave you alone. I read in a review somewhere that if on certain planets, if you mine too much stuff, they come and try to kill you.
They want your tax dollars.
Yeah. And you can either kill them, but it's suggested that you run because you're generally like a weak ass motherfucker.
Okay. Now, can you focus on like becoming a tougher motherfucker and taking?
Oh
on
yeah, like that's the whole game. Like, but you have to build yourself up. Like right now, I'm mining gold. I'm trying to save up about $3 million.
Okay.
And that is to buy my first big ass starship where I can have a lot of slots so I can collect a lot of materials and start building things. Because material space is really tight on that game.
Okay.
Where you only start out with a certain number of slots and you just slowly expand them so you can have more shit. And as you go along, you meet more aliens and get more stuff right, and they just start giving you crazier and crazier stuff. That there's some stuff that has materials so advanced, I know I won't make it until I leave my galaxy.
Okay, I got you.
You know, and it's just totally random. So you really want to make sure you don't mess up any of the alien encounters, which is easy because if you fly your spaceship to them and fuck it up, you can just reload your game from your spaceship and try again.
Pretty
Crazy.
cool.
Yeah, it gets real complicated.
That looks
It's fun as hell. I can't wait to find somebody so I can murk their bitch asses.
Yeah, that looks like a fun game. I wanna actually just watch you play it. I don't want to play it, so you need
Yeah.
to start twitching it because I
Dude.
don't want to get it on my laptop.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my microphone to get in so I can actually talk to chat and shit like that.
There you go.
But I will be up and twitching real soon. Ready. I don't have a camera quite yet, but
Every
you know.
animal better be named after somebody on this network.
dude, for
So,
most of my
After
shit, I've only
animals.
named one thing.
Oh,
The
It's just
egg thing.
tedious.
you need to get the word, son.
And that's
Start branding that game.
we're gonna you got to start twitching for it soon. We need
Yeah,
to hit that
definitely.
hard. And speaking of some future things that we're gonna be doing, I know Nathan's gonna have to run here, so I wanted to talk to you again real quick, Nathan, about you have an upcoming trip. I heard a rumor that there's going to be another Ectogasms episode coming up. So where are you hunting this time?
So my buddy and I were going to the small town of Winchester, Indiana, and we're going to the Randolph County Infirmary to do a investigation in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. I'm not particularly well versed on the history of the infirmary, but my buddy who did one of the first hunts with me that we've done, we since he lives an hour away from Winchester, so when I get back from my family trip there that I'm going on. Oops, did not mean for that to play.
ghost? Wait a
We
minute.
are gonna go.
Did you
Sorry,
just
go
break
ahead.
a ghost? Did you just bust a ghost live on air here at Bad Dinner Guest?
No, like those things that like or the websites that'll have music or something pop up right away.
Yeah.
Like
And it
it's
just so
annoying.
happened to be a child's blood-curdling scream. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm back on the website. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. Like here it comes again.
Was it up? Talking ghosts. This is crazy, guys. This is how
What's
good
his
Nate is.
name?
Oh wait, I figured it out. There we go. Sorry. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to do some more research before I go.
Yeah, make sure you
But-
send us some pictures from there.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely take some pictures. We've got before I go here, we've got a lot more equipment now, thankfully, to catch some stuff on. And thanks to you, I found the digital recorder that I had, so that's always a
Yeah,
plus.
did you find my secret? Did you find my secret message I left for you there?
No, and I'm probably just gonna delete it.
That's my mixtape, man.
Oh, it's hot fire.
I'm supposed to get that in the right hands.
Well, I don't know if any ghosts are gonna be.
Give that to Tupac. Why do
I
you
don't
think I
think-
put it on there?
I don't think Tupac's gonna think your mix is fire, man.
He just might. You never know. How well do you know Tupac?
I don't know. But he probably hates East Coast rap, man.
Was that picture from a ghost jail, or like a haunted jail? Is what I meant to say. Ghost jail sounded really bad.
Which one?
What is a
The
ghost
one that
jail?
shows up when you speak. What prison is that from? Is that?
Oh, that's Alcatraz.
Ooh.
See, dude's legit.
Yeah.
He's just conjured ghosts on air, and he's been to Alcatraz.
Yeah, you're a wizard.
So man, Rico laid that one on real thick.
Maybe
I was.
Well, I'm not that good, but I like to think I am sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Just don't say
What-
you're not that good. You're our ghost expert.
Right,
This is
what
this
happened
channel's
at
ghost
Alcatraz?
expert.
Did
Well, I'm
anything
just
happen?
trying to downplay it here, man. I'm not going for the braggart spin of things.
I got it. You just be you, and I'll be your PR man. But so what? What was it? Rico wants to know if you saw anything at Alcatraz.
I did not. So but then again, I was there during the daytime. It was, I've never been to Alcatraz, so I just was in San Francisco, so I made sure that I got to visit. And then I also went to a Winchester Mystery House, which is in San Jose, and they which also has a haunted history as well. To give a little bit of a backstory, the Winchester Mystery House is a thing or a house where the heir to the Winchester rifle fortune, Sarah Winchester, her husband passed away and her child passed away. Well, she did a seance with the psychic medium, and the psychic stated that the victims of the Winchester rifles, because that was a supposedly, well, not supposedly, it's nicknamed the rifle that won the West, and also was used in the Civil War. Basically that the spirits were unrestful and were going to cause havoc on her life, and the only way for the spirits to be at peace, in a sense, was to build.
To vote Democrat?
Well, no, to build and build and build and build on a house and never complete it. So,
Oh.
yeah. So this house, there's like stairways that go to nowhere. There's doors that open to like 3 stories below. There's these weird staircases. I don't remember what the name of them are. There's a big fascination with the number 13 in the building. I suggest doing some research on your own, or I'll talk about it at another time. But I did see a shadow figure there, and I've had success other places. So I'm not expecting anything, but I'm hopeful.
Well, I hope you get some more shadow play. Now, what is this? The Indiana place called? Was it also
Randolph
Winchester?
County Infirmary.
Randolph County Infirmary. So I was way off.
Yeah.
Randolph
What's
County
the story
Infirmary.
with that? Like, how did they get?
Yeah, why are there supposed to be ghosts here? Do
You know,
any
I
of that
don't.
backstory?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Fair enough. I'm gonna grill you on it in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I'm not super familiar with this place. My buddy actually is the one that suggested it. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to do some research on it. But the thing is with this though, and this I'll say this before I go, we basically get to spend from like 8:30 p.m. all the way to 10 a.m. the next day, and you're allowed to bring like a sleeping bag or something, and you can actually sleep in the infirmary in the middle of the night. So
Nice.
it may be creepy, it may not. We may catch something, we may not, but it's a new place.
So, like, do they ask you not to bring video cameras to these places? Like, is it cool to bring them?
Well, yeah, you can bring all kinds of equipment. Like, for example, I've got a night vision camcorder. My buddy's got a SP7 Spirit box, which, to explain it explain as a 5-year-old, it'll run through radio frequencies, and spirits can use that energy to speak through, and you can pick up voices. Now, it's real quick because the I don't know off the top of my head how quick. I'd have to look at the equipment, but the frequencies, they're pretty quick. So you wouldn't necessarily get any sort of radio interference. I also have a millimeter, which measures temperature and EMF, which is electromagnetic field. Because supposedly ghosts have they give off EMF readings.
Have you seen this before?
Usually, you want to get a base reading of the place you're in before you actually kind of like investigate, so you don't think a spike or something is something, when maybe the room itself is that high in terms of EMF. So there's a lot of scientific equipment out there. A lot of it does happen to be expensive, but there's some stuff you can find pretty cheap on the go.
I have one last question for you regarding these. How do you think I'm sorry to come at you with this sort of ghost interview, but you're with 3 here in regard to that. So how do you think would one of these overnight ghost hunts? I know you mentioned you get a sleeping bag and you can stay there from 8 to 10. First date for me. I'm looking to get back out there, Nate. I'm not sure if haunted sleepover might be a good move.
No. Just no.
Nice. All right. I like it.
Like, don't fuck around, kids.
So what you're telling me is ghost hunter babes are not down.
Well,
They're not
I guess you could find
what
a
I'm
person
selling.
that would be okay with it, but in general, no. Not
that's how
first
all
date, no.
in the scary movies, like, to me that would be so exhilarating. 30 seconds, I'd be so excited. I mean, it's a haunted house.
I would feel like somebody was looking over my shoulder the whole time.
Exactly. I'd be like, yeah, and that's why it'd be so exciting. I'd be like, oh my god, I better take care of this and be done in 30 seconds anyway. It'd be fantastic.
Is that what you
I guess that would be an awesome way to go out, though.
Exactly. I think you should try it, Nate.
Yeah, well, the problem is I got to get the dating part down here, so I'll work on that and see how that goes.
Well, we buy a couple more cameras and we start the next bachelorette-style dating site, which is like a haunted house dating show.
The Bachelorette Alcatraz. Where they live or where they die, or find love.
It's gonna be Survivor meets Bachelorette meets just any
Meets
kind of
the
haunted
haunting.
house.
Hey, we better go copyright that real quick then, so nobody steals our idea.
It's just write it down and mail it to me, and I'll never open the envelope until we take someone to court. That's a poor man's sandbagging copyright right there. You just mail something to yourself, then you tell a bunch of people about it, tell them you don't, and then boom, you go to court, throw that unopened envelope down on the table. It's time stamped.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that actually works. I think I snowed.
So, but I have to sneak out here. I gotta go help.
That's what they always say.
I gotta go disappear into a storage locker here. So
Oh shoot!
we'll
Have you-
see if I make it.
You have a tail on you right now? Are you being followed?
Maybe. I don't know. There may be something.
Uh-oh. This is what happens when you get involved in the truth movement, Nathan. Don't go to the storage facility. Anyway, thanks for coming on with us, man. We look forward to talking to you probably on a Sunday night, I assume, whenever you get back from your next haunted trip. We'll be posting those up.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet if you could get some video. And we could talk about it.
Well, I'll take some pictures. I'll take
Yeah,
some.
and get someone to take a picture of you in the haunted place.
I mean, I'll break the
We
camera.
know this guy.
I'm too scary for the camera.
Well, it's in case you get abducted. I want us to be able to have proof that you were there, so I don't get blamed for your murder.
Ah, okay.
You see?
We technically were the last people to see you.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mom has it. Has it?
That's
It's all
true.
good, man. You're good.
All right, we're good, man. We can let you go now. We don't need anything.
And on that note, I am peacing out.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks again, Nathan. Well, great. I loved having him on. Yeah, he's actually been on before. He's come on after trips. He takes a bunch of pictures and stuff, and then we go through and look at them together and sort of highlight. And we go in an editor. We try to like put circles on stuff that we think looks weird, and then we'll go on air.
Oh,
We'll
shit,
kind of
that
talk
sounds
about
sweet.
it. Yeah, and then we put his pictures up on the site and on the blog and that kind of stuff. And so we actually in October we're gonna hopefully go as a group and try to do as much recording as we can. We haven't picked a location
You
yet.
should go to
'cause
Silent Hill.
That would be pretty fun. I could do that.
What's Silent Hill?
Dude, it's off the maps. I'm sure I'm gonna have to even find where it's at, but it's not way down south, I think Kentucky. Or is it
I
in
don't know
Ohio?
where it is. It makes
I
me when you
forget.
said
Yeah,
it made
look
me
up
think of a video
Silent.
game.
Yeah, it is a video game, but type in like Silent Hill real location.
One of the creepiest video games.
So is the video game actually based on a myth? Is that,
Uh,
or I shouldn't say
Something
myth,
like
sorry.
that. That's right now.
I don't know, man.
I'm just spitting out word vomit.
It's working pretty hard here because of everything we're running. Like,
Centralia, Pennsylvania.
wow.
These are video games and movies. In an ever-present smoky mist.
That's legit. Find that place. I'll go.
Holy shit.
Is that one of those places that the coal mines caught on fire and the coal mines still haven't gone out?
That'd be awesome. I mean,
Because like all that
look
smoke
at
there
that.
has me wondering.
Yeah.
I've heard of them. I don't know if they're actually real, but coal mines that like rioters caught fire to and extinguished.
I'd go check out. Silent
Shit,
Hill.
that big ass diamond head thing looks like he could have got trapped in a weird mine.
Yeah, that's,
So yeah, so what video is this that you're pulling up?
I don't know. It gives I'm not putting it full screen, so they'll see the name of it, and then we can tell them the name of it as soon as I switch back. Footage from the real Silent Hill, Central PA, from Garrett Rhodes.
Centralia.
Garrett is still beating us in subscribers at 394.
That boy
Also,
Garrett.
there is Pacifica for only $229 a month. What a deal!
And you getting some more ad time, Garrett.
Yeah, go to his site, click his ads.
Yeah, go click the ads.
Click those ads, big boy.
Terribly scary to me, but maybe we'll see
Oh,
something cool.
I thought they were gonna like. Be
Yeah,
on
I
the
thought they
road
were
there.
gonna kill each other. Wow.
Yeah.
Surprised we're not crazy folks.
Also, there's a lot of other people going through here, and there's some speed limit signs. Yeah. That's a newer sign. Like, there's obviously a lot of people.
This
that are
is
like
some. It's not got me sold on the creepiness of it yet.
that.
So,
No,
I
like
mean,
look at
it's-
this town.
It is kind of big for being completely abandoned, though.
It is completely abandoned for sure.
And that's where the Smoky Mist part comes in.
That's
No, because in the movies, there's a road that passes through it, too. It's just when the mist came in is when they were taken away. But
Those flags are kind of new. That flag's definitely not been there for like millions of years.
I'm sure in the daytime it's
This dude
perfectly
has
fine.
2 million views on this video.
Yeah, it took you a while to notice that.
Broken through the gate to the fucking. That's kind of scary.
they're probably gonna be mad at us for playing this.
Really? We're not giving
I
him
don't know.
credit?
No, I don't know.
Like,
His name is
his
Garrett
name
Rose.
is
He's got-
definitely right there.
He's got his 2 million views, man.
This is his
Yeah,
brother.
okay. Underground mine fire. Man, I'm really smart.
There you go.
Yeah.
There it is. So we probably won't be visiting there because but maybe because actually that's kind of a cool thing still.
Yeah.
Underground mine fire.
I mean, go to some Indian burial mounds, see how well those go.
Definitely figure a place out. And we'll try to get a big group together for that. Creepy thing, and this two things we were talking about together because this is a game that I've been wanting to get. Want to Twitch it. We've got a couple of videos up actually already from the trial that we had was free demo was the We Happy Few game. Have you guys played or seen anything like this?
I
No.
saw it in Game Informer.
We actually have video of us playing a demo with there's no microphone, but I'd love to pull it up
Yeah.
so we can kind of talk about it. It's mainly just the introduction.
I hope they don't sue us for this one.
Hope we don't get sued for this one because it's video of
Yeah.
us playing this game
Is,
on my Xbox.
videos. Hey, the home has shit on it now, Kevin.
Hey,
So
great. So yeah, here and then
There's so much
you guys get to
content.
see YouTube channel.
Was that a good one to watch?
The trial, yeah. Watch part 1, not part 2, because part 2, you'll see in the beginning how it works, but a major decision to be made right away, right off the jump in this game,
Well,
and
hopefully I
so
can screen share it quick enough.
we did 2. Oh no, you'll have some time. 2 different playthroughs because it's only 45 minutes. I really want to buy this game. You can buy the beta right now for $30, and I'd really like to
Yeah.
start twitching
You
it.
think they're going to charge for it? Beta is over?
I hope that they don't. That's been my hesitation to buying it.
Yeah.
And wait, actually, maybe rewind that. Is it? This doesn't look like it's at the
So
beginning.
like 20 minutes.
Oh, it's
Our
Fire
producer
rate.
is.
no, I don't know why the channel did that, but
watched it
watching
before.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll save it for you because YouTube loves you. Mad at him.
I just want you to accept them.
Essentially it takes place in a timeline in the 60s in Britain
Huh.
where I believe the Allies lost the war.
Permadeath?
Permadeath. So essentially what happens in this game is every time you die, you start over. Unless you turn that mode off that allows you to go back to your most recent save point. This is essentially like a Fallout style game where the idea is for you to conform. Everybody's on this drug called joy. And so you have to kind of walk the line of taking your drugs and pretending to be happy because they have like joy sensors. You can't get into certain areas without drug. So it's like this whole thing, you have to pretend to conform and kind of sneak around it, but the whole time you're like looking for real answers and stuff like that. But if you get caught being a downer, the people will like call the cops on you or whatever, you get beat up. It explains at the end. Yeah, like I said, I did the shows the
That's why I guess sleep too.
Yeah, you have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to drink stuff. If you eat rotten food, you'll get sick. You'll have to take medicine. It's really in depth. And so here it's finally starting to pull up here. But this thing, it's really creepy. And I really want to get my mic fixed and maybe start twitching this beta and just sort of commentating throughout, because this game is really cool.
Is this Xbox only?
I don't know if it is. That's where I got it, at the Xbox Live Store. Yeah, and the other cool thing that's about this, why I wanted to share this, is this game got made on Kickstarter using the Unreal Engine. But yeah, this game is made off of over 7,000 different Kickstarter donations.
Wow.
So this is what happens when the fans get behind an idea, and so I thought that was really cool. And I so often, with twitching, especially while we don't have microphones and all that stuff, we don't have our whole home base set up right now. We're trying to find some games that are just entertaining on their own, and this is a game that every time you play it, it's different. Okay. It's not going to be the same. You can start. Pretty much what happens is you can skip this intro after the first time you've done it, and you'll start in like your original home.
So this takes.
So this home.
This is in 64. And he's working in the Department of Redaction, so he's going through old newspapers and blacking out stuff he doesn't want people to be able to remember.
I got you.
It should be playing some volume. I don't know.
Oh, I can turn that on. We were just talking.
Yeah, well, it might help you guys here, because it's about to explain some of the game here.
Okay.
Part.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
This is him. That's his joy that he's debating right now. So what happened that we missed here, that he read, was about him and his younger brother working, for the. It's this game's really 1984-y, at the Ministry of Truth.
Okay.
Percy.
I love Percy.
Love me some Percy.
Trippy as fuck on some of this.
Well, there's the fun podcast. Get somebody in an altered state to play this game.
I haven't seen you for hours.
Holy shit.
Most of the grindstone,
Then why haven't I had a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party? Oh, we've got a pinata.
Right, brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Let's hear some joy.
The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
And this is one of those times when I wish my microphone was working, because this will be a very frustrating next couple minutes for the viewer as I try to figure out what the hell I'm trying to do. This video will actually end with me in frustration because I can't figure out how to get. I didn't realize I needed to craft a lockpick so I could open this locker to get the Jimmy bar to get out of the. Yeah, so I spend like 10 minutes searching the same place over and over again, screaming into my microphone, thinking that my microphone is working. It's not picking up anything. So when I go through and I load this video, I'm like, oh man, this is not good.
This is what you'll get with Kevin's Twitch, but there will be plenty of rage overheard.
Oh, it'll be very entertaining. Well, that's the whole concept of it. Is I've had a next gen console for a few days basically. I don't really know what I'm doing with most games, and that's what I bring to the table.
I hope it's like watching my dad.
It's just like, yeah, it's just dumb entertainment. We'll get some pros up there,
By your victory against communism. Save now, rejoice later. So for our audio listeners,
I chose not to redact.
Okay.
Something to me about not doing it right, even though she couldn't see it. She's like all the way across the room.
Okay. In the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. Don't want to miss the pinata.
That is weird.
Yeah, And I don't.
Prudence supposed to be coming back today. I made her a welcome back card.
You're out of milk. Go. Oh. That's yeah. This is why I pulled up an IGN video earlier for the other game, and not like some casters. 'Cause
Done a lot better, a little more quickly.
well, yeah, like there was just gameplay instead of.
Well, this is the intro. I was just like, this is stuff you have to do for the intro.
I got you.
And
Oh,
yeah,
you have to go through each one of these.
you
pages.
have to go through this. Like, this is a task.
Are you picking? what
Yeah,
to censor
I'm
and
choosing. I'm choosing what and what not to censor. To put this on, I thought it was cool. It gives you the background, you know, sort of the
Oh yeah,
history
no, I
of
just
this
meant as a video to
universe.
show them the gameplay of it.
Right.
Is the second one show you like doing other stuff?
No, I think for the second one, you know, we can always. What I really wanted to show was what comes up after this is
Okay.
the pinata scene, and then we can switch over to an IGN video or something. You guys can
Oh,
see
no.
some real gameplay. Because I don't get very far. You only get 45 minutes of a demo.
You couldn't make it in 45.
Well, I started a second game. What I did was I started a second one where I just took my joy right away in that first instance, and then it rolls credits.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
if you take your happy medicine right away in the first scene, it rolls credits. It's sorry about the spoiler, guys, but you would have figured that one out quickly enough.
That's hilarious.
Remind me to put a spoiler in the description later.
So the goal is just not to take.
No, eventually you'll have to take it, which
Okay.
I knew that. I had watched a couple of videos about this beforehand, and so I thought, see how this first intro plays out if I'm just on my joy the whole time. But
Yeah.
no, it won't let you do that. So yeah, the second playthrough, that's why it's about 11 minutes long, because I just went through it. I started up again, it proved to the audience that I could get out of that tunnel, and then my trial ran out.
We'll have to get you $30 to put together.
It's a Kickstarter.
It was not a success. Or maybe it was. What did you do? Go take a nap?
I went into this person was supposed to be missing, so I snuck into the room. It's been gone. So that's why I had to spend all that time redacting those freaking documents. Because look at her tube; it's full. Hadn't been around.
I bet her name was Joy. Does the mother just kill the son?
That's a father.
And he just stuck him with joy.
Oh, okay. I thought you just like.
Yeah, he
shanked
said,
it.
"You're getting a hypodermic if you don't want that pill, boy."
It's real, like I said, it's real V for Vendetta, real 1984. When you pick up a stick, a sharpened stick, and use it as a weapon, it's the triangle, the all-seeing eye that's on the dollar bill is what pops up on the top right corner of it. It's like just to let you know that the eye is watching you. Like, it's really creepy. And what I want to do is go through a bunch of different ways, because when you play through, you know, it's permanent. I want to play on permadeath, and so when I die, I die. But I think my first playthrough, I'm just going to be a serial killer. I'm just going to go through and just hack and slash through the slums.
It's like open world explorer.
Yeah, it's an open world explorer. Once you get out there, there are certain areas you have to pass the joy.
Yeah, this has such a Bioshock feel. Just because everyone seems to start with that birthday.
Not even on a string.
He did.
Oh, okay. I was alive.
Like that.
His joy's starting to wear off.
You are of your joy.
Why are they okay with it?
He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
This was so intense when I was playing this.
Dude, this is.
I play this game with the lights off, like in full surround sound, because it's creepy.
It really reminds me of Bioshock, just in the animation.
Yeah. But I love Bioshock. I'm happy with that.
So are the security guards pop up on Joy and they can still be that aggressive?
Yeah, everybody's on it.
Yeah. If you're not on Joy, you're the enemy, and they're all aggressive towards you.
Like a whooping, though. That's for real. So yeah, so that's about it. The next part, it just goes into the first level where you start, and so you restart a game, you can start it from right here, from the point after this, where you're just in your little home. So it's very. It was a creepy thing. I really want to try it out. I wanted to give you guys some kind of taste just for the beginning.
Yeah. I kind of want to see some of the gameplay.
Yeah. Pull up some real gameplay if you could, just because there's a reason that my trial view only got 22 views. There wasn't much going on. I didn't realize the game was going to be such a slow starter. I wanted that intro to be up there, so I just went ahead and put it up there. It gives you some idea of the creepy world you're dealing with in that place.
Yeah. It's not out for PS4 yet, but hopefully soon.
I'm gonna download this beta and play it. I've been trying to make some twitching decisions here. I don't really have any games that are Twitch worthy right now, and I feel like this is a good one. Free advertising.
Right. So we won't put our audio listeners through that.
Yeah, you're welcome for that, guys. And while we have this pause, I think we could just talk about what we have in store for later in the evening.
Yeah, do tell.
We've got RJ is going to be coming on. We're splitting Bad Dinner Guest in 2. We're doing 3 episodes over the next 2 nights because starting up his monthly comic analog here. We're going to do 1 Marvel and 1 DC episode a month. Lou has subscriptions to 4 or 5 episodes from each company, or issues, I should say. Doing 4 different Marvel episodes tonight, or issues, and 4 DC ones tomorrow, and we'll also be in the political purity discussion tonight. It's going to be a little 60 grit Bad Dinner Guest crossover, and we definitely have that. Lou may be in studio before this episode is over, so we might get an extra surprise.
I hope he brings food because I'm pretty hungry, to be completely honest.
If not, we may have to take a dinner break and go grab some food. Bad Dinner Guest Mystery Mobile.
Oh shit! So yeah, the gameplay looks kind of like Fable-y and kind of.
That's a good crossover. Yeah. It's like a Bioshock and Fable, because Fable has the same Fallout sort of decisions affect things, and you do the crafting and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
Oh, it looks pretty fun though. You got me thinking about spending $30 on it tonight if I had any time for that kind of shit. So, do you think you're going to be just sticking with this game for a while, Rico, or what are you switching on this game? You're No Man's Sky for a while.
Yeah,
or you're gonna be switching it up.
I'm finding it really hard to pull away from the game in general, just because there's so much. Like seeing that random ass water planet that we've seen blew my mind. Of like, I wonder now what our reality is. Of like, is there a real water planet with fish on it? And you just fly to it.
And that's why I'm glad I pay taxes. Because one day we'll make it beyond just the moon.
Hell yeah. I'm totally hooked.
Sarcasm.
I'm going to be playing that for a while. As soon as I leave here, probably, I'm going to be hopping on for another couple hours.
Take the steps to get you on Twitch, because I want to be watching some gameplay.
Yeah, just Twitch it without the microphone, dude. Yeah,
I have a shitty-ass PlayStation mic, but I just hate it on. So then if you guys are watching, at least I can talk to you, explain shit, complain.
I will at the very least be watching it, and then we can put it on the channel, and then they can see your progression, man. We started with a little $10 microphone.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah, my better mic is on the way already, so
perfect. You do that, and then I'll commit to trying to. I can't commit to trying. I'll commit to at least a 15-minute Twitch video.
Dude,
If I have
that's
to
so
drag
good.
my Xbox downstairs for 15 minutes, I will do it. We love to overload the content on Sundays. I also have a surprise. Not really a surprise. I just mentioned it. I don't know if he's bringing food. So if we end up cutting away early, you guys will know it's because it's dinner time.
Yeah.
Bad
Because we are
dinner
bad
guests.
dinner guests with no dinner manners.
Exactly.
And hunger rules are.
We're missing one of our founding members, Janet Jackson. Well, yeah, Janet Jackson and the 2 Live crew. That would make up the rest of the bad dinner guests. As nasty as we want to be.
I had no idea where that was going.
Yeah, it took me a while. You had me.
It was because when I meant to say 2 Live crew, when I thought of Janet Jackson, I was thinking of the wrong song, and I was like, "Oh crap, no!"
She
I meant
has some
2 Live
dirty
Crew.
songs too.
But yeah, so she
Janet
fits,
gets down.
and she shows her nipple on TV,
That's just nice though.
which I also do. So
Justin Timberlake showed a nipple on TV.
Down with it. Okay.
She was
Just glad
asking
it
for
happened.
it.
Giving him the eye the
It
whole
was a
night.
huge nipple ring, though.
yeah, man, we gotta. Oh, yep, gotta cut too. Something else. No, I'm all distracted here. Janet or Hope Solo, if you're, hit me up. You
Yeah.
can just email me at
What
badtinnerguests.
is Hope Solo?
That's
That's
the
the soccer player.
That's the
no.
soccer
Jesus
player that
Christ.
everybody hates.
Right on. She had a really strong jawline.
Illegitimate daughter.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get really mad and put me in a headlock. It's a real turn on for me.
It's getting deep. I'm learning things I don't want to know.
That's the whole point of the network, Rico.
Learn things you
It's an
didn't want about
excuse for me to say stuff that other people don't want to hear.
Hey guys, you're gonna find this out anyway.
Yep. Come over here and mute this microphone.
I dare you.
So you guys don't like to get beat up at all, huh?
Not particularly.
I prefer to do the beating.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Just know, Rico, we test the waters around here. We've had episodes where we talk about
I'm like in
Mormon.
Rio.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a good joke. I like that a lot.
Shit, you should write that one down.
You need to cut that one out.
Yeah, let me set the context of that up on stage. That'll work real well.
Me and my friends.
Jesus, that was a long pause for me.
amusing anecdote.
What were you
How far out
saying
did Luke
before?
say he was?
His way, so that means he's about 10 or 15 minutes
I
in.
gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
we are having at the moment. Unfortunately, Nate gave us a little bit
Yeah.
more quickly. We've got to. So I kind of want to. When we get Lou on the air here, do we want to go over a little bit of this idea that I'm being very vague about in case we're not ready to put it out on the air, RJ?
So I lost the file. I mean, we have a rough idea of what it's going to be anyway.
We do. We yeah.
So
may keep
I
it
don't have any
secret, I
issue
don't
with
know.
that. See, I feel like we're probably going to have to pause when he gets here because
We may just want to just wrap it up and maybe just
Yeah.
start doing some things. So we
Bad
had some
Dinner Guest
ideas.
Part 2.
Right, we had some ideas
Back in the
for
street.
tough as the streets out here. We're gonna be putting out some micro podcasts today too. We get the opportunity to give you guys something that's not 3 hours of ours to listen to.
I'll try to notify you guys when I'm getting ready to stream, so if the viewers want to see at least a little bit of my boring ass play. And interesting shit I've never done before, so I can help out with that, show some things,
Yeah, and do it.
give you a tour of my planet.
Plus,
so
your
do you have
planet
to
on No
take
Man's
a
Sky.
planet over as your own if you want.
Yeah, you
can
say
I
start
could
acting
rename
around.
literally everything on that planet to be something that has to do with me if I felt like it. It's a
Okay.
very tedious task, and I'm not that narcissistic, but I could if I want to. The one thing I wish I could do that I haven't figured out, though, is how to rename the whole entire planet. I'd like to do.
Can you make that planet like your planet by like just developing that planet into like your
No.
big ass.
Like there's just little stuff to do there and
Okay.
information to find out. But I guess there's actually a main storyline that you're progressing through. You know,
But some of the story arc covers all come across.
it's just about knowing knowing the knowledge and it to your advantage, I guess. I'm sure there's like the story is only
I
25
feel like the
hours long.
secret meaning to life is going to be somewhere in this game.
Probably it's
Something
deep as
amazing
fuck.
hidden in
Dude,
there.
it's all the Matrix.
It's all
At the end of it.
It's just going even deeper into that rabbit hole.
kicking ass and taking names.
I didn't ask if you wanted.
Eat it.
I guess on that note, check out Six Secret Radio this Wednesday. I'm not sure what time. We're always late for that, so look for the link. I'll probably post it about halfway in. You guys have.
Yeah, check the links on Twitter tonight. We got 2 episodes coming. We're going to be putting out a lot of material tonight. We got a short story coming out on the blog this evening. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and you'll be able to see or like and subscribe. If you subscribe right now on YouTube, then you'll always know when our videos come.
Yeah. I think we got one. No, it was an A+ on SoundCloud. So thanks for whoever that was.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I forgot we put these on SoundCloud
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
So thanks, Mom. But seriously, if you're going to thumbs down, thumbs up, make sure you comment and let us know what your thoughts are more than anything, because that's what matters most. Some comments in there. Yeah. Or
We'll
what
probably
you,
ignore it, but we'll do the best we can.
yeah. But that's all I got. And
Okay.
look for Rico.
Yeah, a box of boxes on Twitch will be live tonight. Can't say exactly when, but hopefully within the next hour or so.
We can share it. To
Yeah, I'll
we will
definitely be
share it on our
posting on
Twitter.
Facebook, sending a text out to the guys so they know to look and post as well. With that, bid you adieu.
Nighty night.